Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have another cool reading, Sagittarius, we do. And yeah, I'm going to say this reading is about love, and it's also about your own journey. So if there's nobody in your life, right now, then the creative side of your life or your career endeavors, things like that, you're stepping into your own here. You are in this reading for whomever this is, right? So let's see what we have. And we start with the firefly. The firefly reminded me of that little song when I was a little kid, This Little Light of Mine, right? Which we learned at church, right? At Sunday school, right? And so, Sunday school was kind of fun. I feel like it was. But, but the firefly card is about somebody who goes through an awakening. And it talks about passion and inspiration, but it talks about there's a certain moment to grasp it. Like all inventions, songs, and poems, were kind of written with the same inspiration. It's fleeting. So sometimes, right, when we get an idea, if we don't go write it down, we forget about it, right? So I know this. I've written songs at night. I remember I wrote this song, White Picket Fences, right? It's about love. Definitely it is. It's about somebody who really wanted their white picket fences with somebody, right? And so, but this is like when you're in alpha, when you're falling asleep, not all the way, but when you're just really in peace here. I feel like you are starting to enter alpha, but the alpha state, right? Alpha is kind of like when you wake up, you're still groggy. It can be that. You're in alpha when you are meditating, right? And so this firefly card, it can talk about seizing the moment regarding some type of inspirational idea. And we see she who creates, this is Shayla, we'll call her that because, I'm not sure how they want this pronounced. And creativity, originality, and spontaneity. Yeah, you see the spontaneity is really interesting here, right? So we're going to go on with the reading in just a moment. And I feel like there is love in this reading as well. But definitely we see somebody totally creating here. The dragon is up next, right? The dragon is definitely creating your future. Yeah. And the dragon, an incredibly powerful card. The dragon is strongly associated with success and victory. Ambitions will be satisfied as a new optimistic attitude manifests amazing opportunities. Yeah, you always have to be optimistic. And this is being mindful of your thoughts. Your thoughts are everything. Every spiritual coach will tell you that. Success coach, etc., right? And they are often intertwined, of course. Enormous power surrounds you. Use it to your advantage entirely to be a winner. Okay, everybody wants to be a winner, right? Yeah, of course. And, but before we continue here, if you guys want to get your own psychic reading, you can always get one. They're really a lot of fun. And they are spot on, as I said. I don't know if I said that, but I'm a Silva grad. I always recommend getting the tarot reading with it. The tarot comes after. They're two separate readings in one, and they both offer unique insight. And then I have the Destiny forecasts based on your birthday and utilizing an ancient system that uses astrology and numerology. Those are very accurate, and they are. And the stars use those. The movie stars use them. Super accurate. And they're helpful. Yeah, they are. They show you, the good cycles to come and kind of what to sometimes just to be a little bit not worried or concerned, just a little bit aware of maybe a difficult cycle, especially when we see cycles coming in for us like Saturn, right? Yeah. So you can get a love compatibility reading, you guys. This is showing all the different departments in love, friendship, sex, passion, Venus, right? If you can expand, that would be Jupiter with this person. So I have those available. Go see my website, and it's listed below, and it's mysticgem.com. Yeah, and lastly, I beg your pardon, you guys. You can get any private reading like a tarot separate or a psychic separate. And then if you want to get a free 5-minute reading with Mystic Sense, the link is below. All right? So, and that would be a psychic reading. Okay, that's their stuff, basically. But we have Sagittarius. This dragon card is just confirming what's going on here. So you may be, it's possible you are being really creative right now or having ideas. One of these cards was talking about kind of stepping out of a cycle, implying that, or hinting on it, hitting on it, implying that you are kind of walking out of another cycle, right? And which is really interesting because, the destiny forecasts right now, you are in Neptune. Now, Neptune, the Neptune cycle, this is Pisces energy, so you could be very intuitive right now. You definitely could be, right? The yin and the yang is here, and we know that is about, the yin is about your intuition. It is, right? And and so this Neptune cycle, Sagittarius, could be like, it can also say there's endings because Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac, right? So, endings always bring new beginnings. They give us a chance to like look at what we've done so far, where we've been, and say, I'm gonna do this now, or I'm gonna do better, or just right. Of course, we always learn. We always learn from like when we close out a cycle or the immediate past, or sometimes, right? We don't dwell on the past though. We just learn. We take the lesson, and we move into the present moment. Because if you dwell in the past, you cannot be at peace in the present moment. No, you can't. So, yeah. And so, but Neptune, yeah, be careful for self-deception sometimes. And, but this is a time where you may be projecting your fantasies onto other people, which, that could be, that's a little discussion in itself, right? So we have protect, and we see, we see the bones here, and here's the pentacle, right? The star, but basically, there's a divine protection here. That's what that's about. So this is whatever you're going through right now. For some of you Sagittarians, for whomever this really resonates, this is really meant to be. Yeah, it is. Whatever's going on here. Here's the yin and the yang, and this is kind of summing it up here, that you are standing in your intuitive power, understanding who you are. It looks like you are, right? But the yin and the yang is being open, receptive, open to wisdom, open to your intuition, open to love, of course, right? Because love is everything, right? Love is higher consciousness, is love. It is. And so love is courage, right? But we have the yang, and the yang is about manifestation. So it's interesting. You need both, right? You need the divine feminine, the yin, and you need the divine masculine. Everybody needs both. They do. And then we have patience. Here's the bobcat. And so maybe you are being this, these readings sometimes are a message to you in order to help you, looking at observing your own life. And sometimes this is what your person is doing. Sometimes it is. And sometimes this is a combination for you. Because I find these readings to be both general and, about career and about love too, right? Depends on where you're at in the situation. Yeah, it does. So, and, maybe you have to have patience in order to manifest something here. But I do believe that somebody kind of, you could have went through an awakening here, but this can also be about somebody who really wants to create with you. And they did. The Firefly is about this awakening, and that you need to seize the moment, whatever that you have it's like a revelation, right? It's an awakening. And so you have to seize the moment and create whatever it is you want. So, if you're laying down at night, you think of some great idea that, you want to implement, or the first step toward that manifestation, or toward that dream that you want, right? Whatever you are, then, go write it down, Sagittarius. All right. Let's get into it here. And and let's get started on this. Let's get this party started. Yeah, that was kind of a long. Let's see what we got, Sagittarius, for you guys. But this is great. I feel like it is. All these cards are so beautiful. I mean, sometimes, not every oracle card is a good card. No, but these are all great. Yeah, they are. And we have 6 cards here. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Oops. Let's see what we got here. And yeah. Today we're going to do a past and present, present, and future. But we're going to do it with 9 cards. Yesterday we were, we like to kind of innovate and, do things different. But yesterday we did it with 3 cards. Yeah, it's interesting, right? So today we'll do it with 9 cards. Let's see what we have. And the bottom of the deck is courage. And this is, we see the woman here. And the 8 is infinity. And that's what the 8s are about in numerology. They're about eternity. Yeah, they are. It's really interesting that, there's different kind of, like the Order of the Magi talks about a little bit different about, not much though. It more elaborates on numerology than actually, like, I don't know, numerology in its own kind of, it's just interesting, right? So let's see what we have. In the past, Sagittarius, maybe you were worried here. You could have been here. You could have been all worried about if somebody's going to take action here, or you taking action about a new start for yourself, and maybe trusting your intuition about it. Here's the Page of Cups. So in terms of career and your creative endeavors, which, many of these cards are about your creative endeavors and your future going forward, possibly your career. You could have been 9 of Swords. It's a completion. That's good. So that means this worry is not going to continue. This was in the past, right? And so, this is about you kind of worried in the past about how maybe you were going to take action and following your intuition for a new start. For me, it looks like there's some type of a new start for you with your creativity, with your ideas. Right? Yeah, the dragon talks about that. She who creates, the firefly. Yeah, the yin and the yang can talk about that too. And maybe you also have to have patience, because every cycle is, sometimes we have to wait for cycles to end. It doesn't mean that we're lazy and we don't do anything during those. It doesn't mean that at all. No. And so, but you could have been worried if for waiting for somebody to approach you in love as well. Right? So here we see the Page of Cups, and, he can be about creativity. He can be about like a new creative start, he can, because it's the Cups. And here's the Fish, and we know the Fish is about intuition. It can be about creativity because it does represent the Queen, or, the Cups element. But it's either or here for you, Sagittarius, right? Maybe you are the one who has to, if this is your creative, you are maybe you're a little kind of afraid to move into a new cycle. This Neptune cycle is moving you out of a cycle. And so your new cycle starts on your birthday. Yeah, very cool. Where you can share ideas. You may have new ideas. That will be your Mercury period. Yeah, get your destiny report, right? It's super cool. So here, Sagittarius, this could be about love or creativity, right? And just to mention, you guys, I'm also teaching tarot, and so, it's going to be a 4-week, Google Meet. Yes, it will be. And then you'll have instructional videos. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it is. So go check that out on my website. So let's see what else we have in the current space here. And there's change. There's change, and there's progress. And you're making a choice, Sagittarius. So in the past, you worried here. So here you are making some type of a choice. And it's not a crossroads, really, because the 9 of Swords is done. So this 2 of Wands is, or somebody's choosing you here in love, too. There's 2 things going on in this reading for some of you guys. There's your creative endeavors that are basically at your disposal. Yeah, but it's like, it's almost like in this reading, you really have to trust your intuition, of course, right? Because that gives us the extra lift, right? When our consciousness is higher, that gives us an extra boost. It gives us more confidence, and it lets us trust our intuition. Yeah, I think I can do that, right? Yeah, things like that. It keeps us positive because now we are acting with love. Yeah, we are. And it's not really romantic I'm talking about, right? When I say that one word, that one sentence. So here you are. You're making a choice to move ahead. You could have had to choose here, Sagittarius, about a worldly endeavor, right? Or, worldly kind of, like something big, right? For yourself. But there's definitely, setting the 2 of Wands aside, here's change for you. This is change. And I said Neptune ends a cycle for you. So your birthday's going to start and you're going to have change. This could be innovation, the Eight of Swords. It definitely can be this can be sudden change happening in this current, but I feel like with the Two of Wands here, this is going to happen. This could be happening in your next cycle, this change, but this is change in the making. Yeah, that's what's going on here. And this patience card could be saying that right here, change in the making, but you have to be a little patient, right? So now we see, and now we have the Six of Pentacles with it. So here you are, look like choosing for change, possibly choosing to do things differently here when we see change, right? Change could be affecting you in love, possibly, and right, and so it could be, right? Somebody may want to protect this. We have protection. So here we have the Six of Pentacles, right? And this is in the current energy here. Yeah, I feel like this is, there's going to be, I feel like a cycle is changing for you. There's going to be some type of, you could be making good money here too. There could be change for you. You could be moving into a new cycle where you're going to make money because we have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you are coming into a place of balance for yourself. And that's the yin and the yang here. Yeah, you're moving into some type of, you're moving into a better place for yourself. And this could be about love here. This could be about somebody who wants to give and take with you. A really balanced union. And there will be movement. Eight of Wands, Two of Wands. This could be somebody's choosing you right here, Sagittarius. Yeah. Definitely could be. But these are all beautiful cards. Look at that. Six of Pentacles is beautiful. Eight of Wands in this reading, right? Sometimes Six of Pentacles, third party, sometimes. But it's typically, it's based on really good energy, right? It's based on give and take. It's based on like priorities and responsibilities. He feels it's a responsibility to give to these beggars. But it is, it can be seen as generosity and charity here. But this is balance. And this is how we find sometimes balance, by helping other people. Right? We really receive when we give. And this is how it is, right? Because we get this really good feeling, and then it's just how it is, right? And that has to do with your higher consciousness, right? Okay. People know this though. It's why they help other people too, right? Yeah. We receive when we provide service to other people. So here you are, Sagittarius. This is really good. I feel like you're going to have change, and it's going to bring you balance here. It could bring you money. Six of Pentacles. But it's going to bring you some balance and in your life. You're going to be doing something different here, or change is going to come upon you where you may have to do something different in your life about your creative endeavors, about your career, or possibly about love. This could be an event right here where somebody is choosing you, right? It could be. We have to look at it both ways. We do, because we do, right? And like when your mother says, I told you so, right? Excuse me, you guys. Right? Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the near future for you guys, Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles, the Devil. Okay, we got to cover the Devil because he has two undressed people here, right? Yeah. And maybe you're a clothes designer, Sagittarius, or you have to give some clothes over here for charity. Just kidding. That's not even funny, right? Yeah. No, it's not. But hey, it's just that they're not dressed, and here you are, charity, right? Okay. So in the near future, the Devil, the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun. We got to cover the Sun. It's a naked baby here. Yeah, we do. Okay. So that's okay. You guys can see these cards. I feel like you can. And I will show, remember, here's the past, the present, and the future. In the future here, somebody is coming here, Sagittarius, to offer you something here. And this person wants happiness. You could be waiting here. You're in love. You might be waiting, and you feel stuck here because you're waiting for this person to approach you. This could be now, Remember, the past is here. I mean, not the past. The current energy is over here, but this can still be sometimes. It just, we don't live or die by. We get a general story, right? Especially in a general reading for the collective, right? We get a general story here. So, these are beautiful. The sun. Somebody could be coming to you, though, because this could be somebody else choosing you. Two of Wands, and here is the Nine of Swords. So this could be somebody else here who is worried about you, and this is a revelation for you, right? And it could be you too. It could be you about love. But down here, we see the page. This is, I believe, a message, a messenger here. In the past, the Page of Cups over here, I feel like it was more of a trusting your intuition about a new start. I feel like it was. So down here, I feel like this page is showing up as a messenger in the near future, where we have the Devil and the Sun card. Somebody's bringing you something here. Yeah. I feel like somebody is bringing you something, Sagittarius, and bringing you a message. A message of love with the Sun, a message they want to grow something with you. Yeah. And this person feels kind of stuck, maybe for something they've done. Possibly. This person could be approaching you with fear, with the Devil. All right. I also feel when we see the Page of Pentacles, you could be releasing this restriction. You could be releasing a restriction in your own life. But I feel like this reading here is about you alone, but you with somebody else as well, or their energy is here too. I'm pretty sure. I feel like you're creative and your creative juices are flowing, and there's like this need to be a little disciplined about it, and kind of to trust it. And don't let things fly away. Don't let things be fleeting. Don't let ideas be fleeting. In other words, seize the moment. Write them down, things like that. Okay, right here in the near future, let's get a card on the Devil. Yeah, let's get a card there. And remember, the bottom of the reading, the bottom of the deck was strength. So there's courage here. There's courage for change. The overall energy in this particular reading is change, innovation, growth, progress, the Eight of Wands. And remember, the eights are about eternity. Somebody may want you for eternity here, Sagittarius. Let's get a card on the Devil. Here. We have the Three of Pentacles. So it's possible there was a third party in the past. Possible when we see it with the Devil. But maybe this is you a little bit. It could be you possibly about your future here. But you're being told that everything is going to work out for you in this reading, whatever that is, right? I feel like this is somebody else. Let's look at their cards, Sagittarius, your person's cards for the extended, right? And they start with the Tower. Look at this. Let's move these cards, you guys, because I want you guys to be... They have the Tower, the Knight of Cups reversed, and they have the Ace of Pentacles. So here's the Tower in the past. This person went through some type of a breakup, or doesn't always have to be, but an ending, and things fell apart for them with the Tower, and they received a major revelation. This was a difficult awakening for this person. Yeah, it was. In the past, they went through the Tower. The Tower can be, I let it burn. I let it crash and burn. I don't want it anymore. The Tower usually it can come as a difficult awakening, but something that needs to end because of this flimsy foundation that it was built on. The Knight of Cups is reversed, Sagittarius, in the current energy here. This person is the one who is in the Devil energy, I believe, in your reading. Fear. So they look like here they are, coming to bring you something right here. This is not you with the Devil. And it makes sense it's not you. And I say that because of all these beautiful oracle cards at the top, and the remainder of the reading was beautiful. This person's coming to you. They've gone through a Tower. Their current energy is they're coming here and they're afraid. The Knight of Cups reversed is fear. It's either fear or deception. And they're not coming with deception because this the Ace of Pentacles shows up in their near future. So this person is going to offer you a new beginning. We'll see in the extended. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting extended. We're going to have a full reading on them. We're also going to have an oracle reading on them. Thank you so much for joining me here. Yeah, and you can join up if you want. You get the extendeds. You know, it's a lot of value. A lot of extended readings for a really low monthly. Thanks so much for joining me here. You guys, I don't know if you still have to look for me. Probably, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, go have a look at my website. Some really awesome, helpful reports and forecasts over there for your future. Thanks so much, guys.